My parents stole the $150,000 I'd saved for my daughter's surgery. My mom laughed. Thanks for funding your sister's wedding, and didn't even invite me. I smiled and said nothing. Moments later, police special forces stormed the wedding, arresting her husband. My dad called me, crying. My bank account was empty when I checked it that morning. $150,000. Gone. Zero balance. My daughter's surgery fund. 5 years of saving. Every dollar I'd earned. Every overtime shift. Every sacrifice. Gone. I stared at my phone. Refreshed the app. Same number. $0. My hands started shaking. I called the bank immediately. Fraud department. Waited on hold for 12 minutes. Elevator music. My heart pounding. This is Michael in fraud prevention. How can I help you? Someone emptied my account. All of it. $150,000. Typing sounds. I'm pulling up your account now. One moment. More typing. Okay, I see the withdrawal. It was authorized. What? I didn't authorize anything. It was withdrawn by the joint account holder. Margaret Chen. Relationship listed as mother. She withdrew the full balance yesterday afternoon at our downtown branch. The room tilted. My mother? Yes, ma'am. Is there a problem? I hung up. My daughter Emma was 7 years old, born with a congenital heart defect, ventricular septal defect, hole in her heart. We'd been saving for the surgery since she was 2 years old. Every dollar, every penny, birthday money, Christmas bonuses, tax returns, extra shifts at the hospital where I worked as a nurse. $150,000. The exact amount the surgery would cost. Insurance covered some, but not enough, not nearly enough. The surgery was scheduled for 6 weeks from now. Everything arranged, surgeon booked, hospital room reserved, pre-op appointments scheduled. Now the money was gone. I drove to my parents' house, 20-minute drive, hands shaking on the steering wheel, vision blurry. Don't cry, not yet. Mom answered the door, smiled big. Oh, hi, sweetie. What a nice surprise. Where's my money? Her smile didn't move. What money? The $150,000 from our joint account? The one you're on in case of emergency. Emma's surgery fund. Oh, that. She waved her hand dismissively. Your sister needed it. Wedding expenses. You understand. My vision went white at the edges. Emma's surgery is in 6 weeks. She'll be fine. Kids are resilient. They bounce back. Mom checked her nails. Fresh manicure, pink polish. Besides, your sister only gets married once. This is important. Priorities, Rachel. You stole my daughter's medical fund for a wedding? Borrowed. Don't be so dramatic. She leaned against the doorframe, casual, unconcerned. Thanks for funding it, though. The venue alone was $80,000. You should see the ice sculpture we ordered. It's a swan, life-sized, very elegant. I couldn't breathe. My chest was tight. I'm not invited, am I? Well, no. Limited seating. 200 guests max. Very exclusive. She smiled again. Plus, you'd just bring the mood down, talking about Emma's problems all the time. It's supposed to be a happy day. Emma's problems? You know what I mean. Medical stuff. Depressing. She checked her watch. Anyway, I have a dress fitting in an hour. Was there anything else? I turned around, walked to my car, legs moving automatically. She called after me, voice cheerful. Don't be mad. Family helps family. That's what we do. I sat in my car in their driveway for 20 minutes, staring at nothing, hands gripping the steering wheel. Then I made a call to my brother-in-law's business partner, guy named Tom Rodriguez. I'd met him once at Thanksgiving 2 years ago. He'd seemed uncomfortable around Derek. Tense. Tom, it's Rachel. Rachel Chen, Derek's sister-in-law. Pause. Oh, hey, what's up? Listen, I need to know something about Derek's company, the import business. Longer pause. What about it? Are the imports legal? Silence. Long silence. Why are you asking? Because he just stole $150,000 from my daughter's medical fund for his wedding, and I want to know everything about him. Everything. Tom was quiet. Then, meet me. Coffee shop on 5th Street. 1 hour. I'll bring documents. He hung up. We met at a coffee shop. Small place. Mostly empty. Mid-afternoon. Tom was already there, sitting in the corner, briefcase on the table. He looked nervous, kept glancing at the door. I sat down. What do you have? Tom slid the briefcase across. Derek's been smuggling for 2 years. High-end electronics, laptops, phones, tablets, dodging customs, falsifying import documents, bribing dock workers. How do you know? I'm the accountant. I do the books. I've been keeping records. Couldn't report it. I'm implicated too. He'd take me down with him. He pushed the briefcase closer. But this is everything. Shipment records, financial documents, customs fraud, money laundering through shell companies in the Caymans, wire transfers, all of it. Why give this to me? Because he screwed me out of my share last month. Said the business wasn't profitable enough. Meanwhile, he's spending 80 grand on a wedding venue. Tom stood up. And because what he did to your kid is sick. That's sick. What do I do with this? Whatever you want. FBI, IRS, local police, all of it's federal. Multiple agencies would be interested. He picked up his coffee cup. I was never here. We never met. Good luck. He left. I sat there with a briefcase full of federal crimes. Opened it, looked inside, folders, documents, USB drives, everything organized, labeled, dated. Tom had been preparing this for a while. I spent 3 days going through everything, carefully, methodically, building a case, cross-referencing documents, making copies, highlighting important sections inspections, customs fraud, import violations, tax evasion, money laundering, bribery, wire fraud, millions of dollars, dozens of shipments, 2 years of crimes, all documented. Then I called the FBI, Economic Crimes Division, left a message. They called back within an hour. This is Special Agent Williams. You called about customs fraud? Yes, I have evidence, documents, financial records, import violations, money laundering, everything. Can you come to our office? Can you come to me? I have a daughter, medical situation. I can't leave her. We'll send agents to you this afternoon. 2 agents arrived at my house at 4. Agent Williams and Agent Park, both in suits, both professional, serious. I showed them everything. They spent 3 hours going through it, taking photos, copying files, asking questions. This is substantial, Agent Williams said. Very substantial. When's the last time you saw Mr. Chen? I haven't seen him in months. But he's getting married Saturday. Big wedding, 200 guests. My sister Melissa is the bride. The agents looked at each other. What time? Agent Park asked. Ceremony at 4:30. Reception after. Some hotel downtown. The Grand Marquis. We'll need to coordinate with local police. Multiple agencies will want to be involved. Whatever you need to do. They left with copies of everything. I sat on my couch. Emma was asleep upstairs. She didn't know about any of this. Didn't know the money was gone. Didn't know her surgery was in jeopardy. I'd figure that out later. First this. Saturday arrived. I stayed home with Emma. We watched cartoons, made pancakes, played board games. Normal day. My phone was on the coffee table. Silent. Face down. The wedding was supposed to start at 4. Ceremony at 4:30. I'd given the FBI everything. Timing, location, guest list, floor plans of the venue that I'd found on the hotel's website. I told them Derek would be there. Melissa would be there. Mom and Dad. 200 guests. Everyone dressed up. Everyone celebrating. Perfect timing. At 4:45, my phone rang. Mom. I let it ring. Watched it buzz on the table. She called again and again. 3 times. 4 times. Emma looked up from her coloring book. Aren't you going to answer? In a minute, baby. 5th call. I answered. What did you do? Mom was screaming, crying, hysterical. What did you do? What happened? The FBI. They stormed the wedding, right in the middle of the ceremony. They arrested Derek, in front of everyone, in handcuffs, at the altar. I was quiet, calm. Rachel, say something. What did you do? How much was the ice sculpture? What? You said 80,000 for the venue. I'm curious. How much was the ice sculpture, the swan? What? This isn't Rachel. This isn't funny. Because Emma's surgery costs $150,000. You stole it for a wedding. I'm just curious about the expenses, the details. You called the FBI? On your own brother-in-law? At his wedding? In front of everyone? I reported federal crimes, customs fraud, money laundering, tax evasion. They chose the timing, not me. You ruined everything. The wedding is ruined. Your sister is devastated. Everyone saw. 200 people. You stole my daughter's surgery money. You laughed about it, called her problems depressing, didn't even invite us to the wedding. Silence on the other end. I could hear people talking in the background, crying, chaos. The surgery is in 4 weeks now. Moved up. Emma's condition is getting worse. But hey, at least Melissa had a memorable wedding. We'll pay you back. We'll get the money. With what? Derek's assets are frozen. Federal seizure. The FBI explained it to me. Everything. His business, his accounts, his cars, his house. All frozen pending trial. You spent my money on a wedding for a criminal. Please. Your father is devastated. Your sister is hysterical. The guests are all everyone knows. Did Emma get an invitation? She's 7. She would have loved to be a flower girl. She would have been so excited. Mom was crying now, full sobbing. We're family. You don't do this to family. Family doesn't steal surgery money from a sick child. My voice was ice, flat, cold. Family doesn't laugh about it. Family doesn't call a child's medical problems depressing. What do we do now? Rachel, what do we do? I don't know. That's not my problem anymore. I paused. How was the ceremony? Before the FBI came? Rachel, was the venue nice? Worth 80,000? Stop it. Did you get pictures? You said you'd send pictures. I'd love to see them, especially the moment when they put the handcuffs on. How can you be so cruel? Cruel? You stole $150,000 from your granddaughter's surgery fund for a wedding, and you're asking me how I can be cruel? She hung up. I set the phone down on the coffee table. Emma looked up. Who was that? Grandma. Is she okay? She will be. My phone rang again. Dad this time. I answered. Rachel. His voice was broken, shaking. Please, tell me this isn't real. Tell me you didn't do this. I reported crimes, federal crimes. That's all. You destroyed your sister's wedding, the happiest day of her life. She'll have other happy days. Emma might not if she doesn't get her surgery. We'll get you the money. I'll mortgage the house. That won't be necessary. I started a fundraiser, online. Explained the situation. People are donating. We've already raised 40,000 in 3 days. Silence. People care about sick children, Dad. More than they care about expensive weddings. This will destroy our family. You destroyed it when you stole from Emma. I just made sure there were consequences. Please, can we fix this? Emma's surgery is in 4 weeks. If she makes it through, maybe we can talk. Maybe. Rachel, I have to go. Emma needs dinner. I hung up. Emma was watching me. Are you okay, Mommy? I'm perfect, baby. Let's make spaghetti. We went to the kitchen together. She helped me boil water, stir the sauce, set the table. Normal evening, normal life. My phone buzzed. Text from a number I didn't know. This is Tom. Saw the news. Good work. I deleted it. Another text. Mom, the FBI took Derek. They're charging him with 15 counts. He's going to prison. You did this. You destroyed him. I blocked the number. Emma and I ate dinner. Spaghetti with meatballs. Her favorite. She smiled. Sauce on her face. This is good, Mommy. Thanks, baby. When's my surgery? 4 weeks. Everything's ready. Will it hurt? A little, but then you'll feel so much better. You'll be able to run and play without getting tired. I can't wait. Me neither. After dinner, we watched a movie. Disney. Something with princesses. She fell asleep on the couch halfway through. I carried her to bed, tucked her in, kissed her forehead. My phone buzzed again. Melissa this time. I hope you're happy. You ruined my life. I'll never forgive you. I turned off my phone. Sat in the dark living room.